Heaven High, Tom here. Today, I'm going to share with you more of my ABCs of success. So let's move on to the B's, shall we? To be or not to be. The first big B stands for Bop. B-O-P. The B in Bop stands for balance. When you're first born, your life starts out with balance. You have to balance your head so that you can survive, feed yourself. The next thing you know, you're kicking, rolling over, riding a surfboard or a motorcycle like my boys. It's all about balance. Get your legs under you. Find your equilibrium. Move forward in a very balanced way, in the right direction. Don't be off kilter. Be balanced. The O in BOP is for observation. You have to look at life with your eyes wide open. See the uniqueness. Look at people. Stare. Look at flowers. Be observant. The more observant you are, the more you're going to experience and the more you're going to enjoy life. You're going to be a better communicator because you haven't missed anything. You're looking right at it. The P in BOP is being present. Be in present time. Being present makes you focus on what's right there in front of you. Focus equals forecast. When you're in present time, you're listening to the other person. You're looking at the other person. You're observing the other person. You're not thinking about the cell phone you're not thinking about texting. You're not thinking about what you have to do after the audition. You're right there in that moment. And it makes you feel great, doesn't it? Because it is a life within itself. It's great when you're present. When you are with someone and you know that they are present, it makes you feel great. That they are really connected, that you're truly hooking up. It's really a joy, isn't it? In acting, it's all about listening to the other person in the scene, connecting with them and acting off of them. With success for real in your daily life, it's much the same way. So that's the B of BOP. Now the second B to success is bravery. You gotta be brave, courageous. Take some chances, fall down, skin your knees, make some mistakes. Because really, there are no mistakes. There are only outcomes. Get out of your comfort zone and stretch yourself. Be brave. And the third B is to brag. If you're an actor, you need to find what makes you unique so that you can brag about it. If you got a product or service, you've got to create the uniqueness of that product or service so that you and your customers can brag about it. If you can't brag about your product or service, about your talent and skill, about your uniqueness, then you're not going to make it. Make sure to brag. There's something unique and special about you. Be sure to tell the world about it and be proud. Let me tell you a story. When I got my first agent, his name was Herman Zimmerman, and he was in the very last in the Screen Actors book to find agents. So I called him up, had a couple of interviews, and then he signed me for a year's contract to represent me. And I was so excited as my first agent, and he gave me one really great piece of advice. I said, well, okay, Herman, what do I need to do? And he said, well, the first thing you got to do is don't call me. I said, what? What do you mean don't call you? He said, no, don't call me unless you've got something for me to brag about. Because I can only say for so long that you're a talented guy, you're a good-looking kid from East Texas, and so on and so forth. That gets very old. You have to give me something that you're in a showcase, that you're in a play, that you got to give me something to brag about, or that you're dating some movie star or the Countess Juliana von Wormbrand. Well, I did finally date her. No. But what I'm saying is that you have to be able to find your own uniqueness. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to be able to really brag about your product or service and yourself. Hey, thanks for allowing me to keep you informed. I really enjoy this. It means so much to me because you guys are awesome. And I'll see you here next time as we wrap up the ABCs to success. And please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't be afraid to bebop.